looking out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
6:43 as you wake up early on your Saturday morning. You've got the entire weekend ahead of you, especially if you have the weekend off. The possibilities are endless, especially if you're into some winter sports, because we certainly have the snow. Some of this started coming down yesterday morning. It continued into the afternoon hours and really picked up some steam about 5 or 6 o'clock last night. If you were watching Bill Steffen, he was tracking it out for you. Now, what you see this morning is all relatively light from Twin Lake to Fremont into the Ottawa County location, Coopersville down to Allendale, taking M45 west, Holland, Zeeland, Hudsonville, Borculo down into Allegan County. We're looking at some occasional snow showers, but these really look worse than they really are. Any additional accumulations today are going to be quite minor, and a lot of those roadways, actually, I was quite surprised on my way in this morning, considerably better than they've been most of the week so far. And part of that is the great work of the Road Commission. Also, the temperatures beginning to increase just a bit. That salt's much more effective when we're in the 20s. So we're tracking a little bit of sunshine building in this afternoon. It'll replace some of the snow shower activity and a pretty nice weekend for winter sports. So if you have the time, dress appropriately as always, but skiers and snowboarders, this is the weekend for you. We get the next system moving in here tomorrow. Now, looks like right around sunset is a good time frame to break this down. Snow's going to try to push in. Then as temperatures warm slightly Sunday night, we're going to mix in a little bit of freezing rain and then eventually rain here by Monday morning. What that means is Sunday evening into early Monday is not going to be great travel weather, so you'll want to be watching us, especially tomorrow night as well as early Monday morning for the very latest on that. And it just turns plain old sloppy here Monday night and Tuesday as we bring in some rain and also start to melt some of that snow. In the near term, though, I was talking about those temperatures in the 20s helping out the road situation. 22 in Grand Rapids this morning, 24 in Ionia. Still a few teens showing up from Greenville south to Battle Creek and some points in between. Winds are relatively light as well out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So wind chills really not too bad this morning, and they're going to be pretty decent this afternoon as well, because check that out. At the noon hour, 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the northwest. Air temps in the 20s. You can see some sunshine there. As we go through the overnight time frame, we'll generally see partly cloudy skies, no precipitation as anticipated. Temperatures are going to fall into the upper single figures to around 10 above, though, by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And notice at noon, we are still dry across the area, because I really don't anticipate any of that snow and move in until around sunset. That's a really good ballpark figure for this next system to push its way in. Monday morning is going to be sloppy. You want to make sure you tune into Daybreak starting at 4:30. Monday evening into Tuesday, things improve as we bring in some warmer air. 46 on Tuesday, Mark. But it all comes crashing to an end here. As Wednesday evening, our temps are into the low 20s with a pretty stiff wind.
Well, it's January going into February, as should be expected.
This is what we do expect. And really, since this cold air has set in, we've seen well below normal temperatures. And as I look out into the long-range forecast models, of course, we start to look at trends. Into February, still looking colder than normal, with the exception of a couple of these 1 or 2 day warm-ups.
All right, well, we've got a little